Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattooed Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to include a couple of different things. So first is I have a little mini vlog. It's like 5-ish minutes and it's going to be right after this little short intro. And I will put a timestamp right here if you want to just like completely skip ahead and go straight to the plan with me. But I will be doing a like somewhat sped up plan with me because I'm going to be filming stuff that's already happened. I went home for the holidays and I didn't want to bring all my planner stuff, and I have all my setup here, so I'm going to be doing it now. So it is Friday today and I'm going to be planning everything up to Friday and whatever I know of the weekend, and then I'll give you the regular updates at the end. So that's what's going on. I'll be back in a second to show you the kit and get started with the plan with me. But for now, here's the little vlog. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that. It was an experiment, to say the least. I don't know how to do any of that, so please be gracious with me, and I hope that it gave you some insight into like my life and my family. And I won't do that all the time, just for like special events or whatever. So that's not going to be a normal inclusion, but I thought that it would be fun since I was going to be traveling a little bit and visiting my family, and you could see how we celebrate the holidays. So that is that. And let's move on to the plan with me. So here is the kit I'm going to be using. It's from Caress Press. It is a mini kit. This is called Home for the Holidays, and it has like silver glitter accents. So I will be pulling in some silver glitter headers. This is just leftovers from an old Scribble Prints Co. kit. Here's the weekend banner, the bottom washi, which you can't really cut down, and I don't really want to. I think it's really pretty in its simplicity. I will be using this box because I did go home for the holidays, and so I want to include that. I love that glitter. It's so vibrant. Whoa, throwing my pages around. Okay, here are the half boxes and the little things and headers. And then we've got some, just some functional stuff on this page. I think I'm going to put this in the sidebar. We have a couple little lists and some quarter boxes there. Oh, and we have some fancy labels and some cut washi. And then this is the last page. This has some functional deco, some circle icons, some little bitty baby deco, which I hope to include at the top maybe. I don't know. We're going to just feel it out. Some flags and some checklists there. So I think we're ready to get started. So I'm going to speed you up and do a voiceover so it's not forever long, because I will get bogged down at times. But yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to start with the bottom washi, and because of the way that it's set up, I decided to just leave it intact and not cut it up in any way. I think it's really pretty actually, and it's so simple. And then on the sidebar area, I pulled in this extra full box that says there's no place like home for the holidays, but I totally put it down crooked. And the thing with Caress Press paper, you're going to see me like rip the paper a million times in this, but it's just like once you put it down, it's down like cement. So just a word of caution, get that undo out and fix it like that instead of just ripping up the paper. And then I'm putting it down these date covers. I think I meant to pull in some silver foiled date dots, and I totally forgot, but that's okay. I just used the ones that came with the kit. And the paper's thick enough that you don't really have to white out much behind it unless it's like white. And then I'm just pulling in some silver glitter headers for the top. I wish that I had like some crushed gem headers like what's in the kit, but I just did not. And I forgot to get the glitter sampler with the kit. I just didn't even think about it. And then in the sidebar, I'm just going to use this little checklist that is included, which I love. A lot of kits do not come with that, and I love that they include at least one of these little checklists. And then 2 habit trackers, which the second one is kind of pointless because I did not track any or write in my health journal at all until about Saturday. And mainly that was for planning for the next week. So that was pointless, but I already had it down and I didn't feel like getting it out again. So these stickers are from Scribble Prints Co. In J. Crew's handwriting. I'm going to use that in a minute. I just wanted to get it out and not forget to use it. And then since I have that space at the bottom, I was going to put my cleaning list and I totally spaced and did not do that. So instead I put down this full box, which is fine because it worked out on the weekend to have my cleaning list over there. Just fine. I got an Instapot for Christmas, if you saw that in the video, the vlog. And so I need to research some recipes. I've already started a Pinterest board, so that will be my main place to like collect recipes. But if you have some advice, leave that down below because I am like totally out of my element with that thing. Okay, on Monday, I put down 2 pieces of washi and then this silver foiled holiday sticker from that Scribble Prints Co. sheet. And I did the same thing on Tuesday, except I totally put the sticker down wrong. Or not wrong, but like totally crooked. But there was no getting it up. Like I've tried before. And so I just gave up and moved on to something else. So below that sticker on Monday, I went ahead and put in a quarter box, and I pulled in some French toast from Plans with Vanessa because we had stuffed French toast for breakfast, which was really good. My mom is a good cook. And then below that, I pulled in a half box, and I went looking for a sticker to kind of signify us going to the park. And I didn't really find anything. It was not cold. It was like 70 degrees that day in Midland, Texas. So I finally found this little Once More with Love munchkin in like a little onesie. I thought that was cute. So I used that to mark our little trip to the park. And then I put down a couple of labels for my 2 videos that went up that week and just pulled in some of the functional techo to mark in those. And then back to Monday. I pulled in this full box with the presents underneath the tree. And then below that, I am just looking for something to mark dinner. And then we watched Crazy Rich Asians. I freaking love that movie. But my sister had never seen it and my mom hadn't seen it. So we rented it through Amazon and watched it. It's so cute. So I'm pulling in this doodle box from some leftovers. And then below that, I'm going to pull in the little movie night sticker that's kind of hanging out on the coil right there. Those utensils are from Bubba Bear Studios, and I just marked that we had ham dinner. We had mashed potatoes, and what else did we have? I can't remember, but it was good. And cheesecake. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to start with, we had cinnamon rolls for breakfast, and I had some Baileys in my coffee, which is now my Christmas tradition. It's just delicious, and like what other day can you put alcohol in your coffee? And my anxiety was like elevated this day. Like the day before, it was really weird. The day before it was like super chill, really good day. And then for some reason, I don't know, I just want everybody to like the things that I got them, and I just was like thinking too much as usual, and I had a bit of like a holiday meltdown, which is like not unusual at this point, but luckily after I cried a little bit, I took a nap with my mom and it was better. But man, that holiday anxiety is just, it wasn't that bad this year. It was just like moments. It wasn't like prolonged, which I guess is an improvement, but I still have some improvement to do. So that whole like half box with the stockings and stuff, I'm going to take that up in a minute because that's a big old mess. But I tried a couple of different things and ended up with something completely different, but you will see that. Below that, I put in a little label there, a little fancy label to mark my nap with my mom. And beneath that was our Christmas dinner, which was, we had ribs, which were delicious. So I'm letting that dry and I'm moving on to Wednesday a little bit. I put that full box up at the top, and then it was my sister's birthday and I wanted to make sure that I marked that in like a pretty way. Oh, I'm coming back to this. Yeah, this was a mess. I tried a couple of different ways and nothing was really like working that well, but I don't know. It is what it is. I really like that girl. I'm trying to be really like stingy with my Paper Princess stickers because I don't think her shop is going to open again. And I wanted to use that one because it's like a holiday one, but it just wasn't sitting right. I don't know. So I'm going to fix that in a minute. But back to Wednesday. So I took a half box to mark my sister Callie's birthday. I can't remember what number it is. Maybe 28, 29. I can't remember. I'm really bad with like numbers and stuff. Because remember, a couple weeks ago, I forgot her how many years she'd been married. I said 4, and she's like, no, it's 7. And I'm like, how? Time is just like, I don't know, doesn't work with my brain. So I'm fixing that situation over there, but while I'm letting that dry again, I'm marking that I drove to Abilene, which is where my grandparents live. So we just kind of had a chill morning, packed up, and went to go see them. So here's where I'm fixing that little spot. It still does not look great to me, but I just had to like call it a day with that because I wasn't going to do it again. Okay, so then on the rest of Wednesday, I had to kind of work from the bottom and like figure out how I was going to fit everything in. So I started with this little bow clip to mark that we had puzzle time because we always do a puzzle. And this one was really fun and it was like kind of easy. So that made it more fun, I think. I'm just going to pull in this little post-it sticker again from my leftovers, and I'm going to use that to mark our apples to apples game, which was really fun, except for when I got sensual, I can't remember, and my guy cousins decided to roast me in front of my grandparents. Thanks a lot. It was actually really funny, but also totally embarrassing for them, the words that they picked. Anyway, we laughed a lot that night. They crack me up. I don't get to see them very often, but they make me laugh a lot. So I put the apples to apples game at the bottom, and then above that I put dinner with a little candle from Paper and Milk, and then rewrote puzzle time above that. And then over on Thursday, I kind of wanted to start with some of the full boxes. So I put down the double box scene over there on Saturday and Sunday. And then I am pulling in a half box eventually. I'm looking. I didn't want to use all the ones from the kit, so I just pulled in some from my leftovers. And I was going to use this little shopping girl because my sister and I went to Michael's, but I decided to pull in these gal pals because they're so cute. And I did eventually, you don't see it in the video, you'll see it in the actual, like, when I show the spread at the end, but I colored in a lot of the clothes of the people that I used this week just to kind of help match the kit a little better. So on that glittery quarter box, I pulled in, I'm looking for something to use with makeup because I did my mom's makeup. Makeup is my first obsession before planning, and I learn when I get my mind on something to like learn about it, then I like learn everything there is to know about it, and that's what I did with makeup. So I feel like I'm really good at doing my makeup, and it's like, I don't know, we've done it. This is the second year I've like done her makeup for this day, and it's just kind of nice to sit there and talk to my mom and pamper her a little bit. So that little, I don't know where that little mascara wand is from. It was like from a sheet that I've had forever. And then below that, I wanted to mark lunch at the country club. So I pulled in these little, the Jillian girls, because I love her green shirt. But we're not fancy people. But my grandparents, let's just say they kind of are. And they love to take us to the country club, and their food is amazing. So like, we're not going to turn that down. And then below that full box, which that's my favorite full box. I think it's so cute. I put in a little thing with the little, the home sticker that said drive home. And I'm going to pull up both of these stickers because it just wasn't spaced right. I don't know. And I ruined this little thing when I pulled it up because like I said about the paper, it's like, once it's stuck down, it is stuck down. So I'm using this little doodle box to mark that I was cleaning up the Hoosier cabinet, which my parents gave to me. We stuffed it into my car. It's this huge cabinet from 1926, and it's like basically an early kitchen cabinet. I don't know how to explain it, but it has like a little like counter on it. It's really cool. I like it a lot, and we've had it forever. Like they bought it when they first got married, and I got that home and I got it cleaned up and I need to oil it and stuff, but I'm so happy to have that piece. And then on Friday, I marked with a Fox and Pip girl sleeping in because I was just like worn out emotionally, physically. I hate driving that much too in such a short period of time, so I just needed to refresh myself, or recharge myself, I should say. And then below that, on a little thing with the luggage, I put to finish unpacking. I got most of my stuff unpacked, but I just had a couple things I needed to put away. And then below that, I'm looking for something to mark meal prep with, and I pulled in this little Chrissy and Design sticker on a couple of pieces of washi, and that works. And then below that, I wanted to mark a bill that was due. It was actually due a couple of days before this, but I forgot to put it in. I like to compare the amounts, and it's easy to look at my planner, and so I added that in. And then below that, I put that sparkly quarter box with a Fox and Pip girl watching TV because I finished The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills on Hulu. I don't know what season it was. It was the most recent one that came out on there. And I'm just using a piece of washi to fill in that space just because it looked kind of weird to me. It was a really good season. I actually really liked the storylines and stuff, except some people just get on my nerves. I can't stand Dorit. She annoys the crap out of me. And I felt like Teddy was like getting beat up the whole season, but it's entertainment, I guess. Okay, on Saturday, I put down my weekly cleaning list. That's from Nikki Plus 3. And then below that, I put down a fancy label with the little camera to mark lots of filming, which I'm doing right now. And then, well, I did some filming on Friday too, but I didn't have room to mark that. Below that, I marked the going to the grocery store. I was supposed to go today, which is Friday, but it decided to snow outside, and I'm not getting out in that, so that didn't happen. I'll go tomorrow. On Sunday, I'm marking in my prayer list, and I went ahead and filled it in just because I knew what I wanted to put in there. And then at the bottom there, I wanted to mark meal prep, so I am going to break in that Instapot. I think my first thing I'm going to make is some boiled eggs. We're going to try it. And then above that, I put in the little laptop to mark editing. I'm going to have a lot to edit. And then here, I am just going to put in the deco pieces that I have left up at the top. I don't know. I think it looks really pretty when you have a full spread like this to have that deco kind of sprinkled across the top. So it looks cute. I always start with the bigger pieces and work down toward the smaller pieces because you can fit those little pieces in pretty easily. All right, here is my spread pre-planned just a little bit over here. But I think this is turning out really cute. I'm being really indecisive this week, hence the excess of undo. But, you know, it is what it is. And this is looking cute. I wish that I kind of had stuck with like the black and white theme, but I think the pops of color are okay. Yeah, this is cute. I will be back in just a minute to show you the finished spread. So here is the finished spread, and I really love how this turned out. It is beautiful and also like really fun to look back on. It's not my typical Christmas spread, I don't think. Like there's no red in it, but I really do love this. I actually went back and colored in some of my stickers to match the spread better because the red was like just like, I left it here, but it was like screaming at me. So I think that's really pretty. And then I also love the deco up at the top. It's just beautiful. I do have some things to finish up over here. It actually snowed on Friday, unexpectedly, at least to me. And so I did not leave the house this day. So I got to get out today and finish up some errands and get back into my workouts tomorrow. So I did actually start working on my 2019 goal planning. I did start my little brainstorming. So I filmed my finished product and I will have that up next week. Well, actually it'll be like the day after this video goes up, I think. But yeah, I think what I wish I would have done with this spread was to add some silver foil. I don't know why I didn't. I should have just like jumped in and done it, but I do love how this turned out. So let's zoom in and I'll show you everything a little bit closer and tell you where everything is from. All right, so the kit itself is from Caress Press. These two silver, you can't really see them very well. These two silver stickers were from Scribble Prints Co. Plans with Vanessa, Fox and Pip. Once More with Love. Paper Princess, which her shop is closed for now. Fox and Pip, Paper and Milk, Bubba Bear Studios. I have a lot of leftovers in this too. Most of them are from Avalon and Ninth. And I think everything else is from the kit itself. And then over here on this side, I've got some more Fox and Pip here with those three. I don't know where that's from. It's just from some old leftovers. Linna's Planner, Avalon and Ninth. Fox and Cactus, Fox and Pip, and I think everything else is from the kit. So that is the spread. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!